part when he asks man questions. I just leave that thing and I ghost. I've got bare man asking questions that I can't answer unless you're bro. No, you can never sit at my table if you talk with nothing to show. Them boys there, they look like rookies. Me and my guys went rookies to pro.
The Prime Minister Boris Johnson has contracted COVID-19, aka coronavirus. He had been self-isolating for, I think it was probably about 8 or 9 days, with a temperature and a persistent cough. However, his condition took a turn for the worst, and he was actually admitted to St Thomas's intensive care unit this week. Now, the Deputy Prime Minister, the Deputy Speaker, has said that he is in a stable condition. That he said that Boris did receive some oxygen treatment whilst he was in intensive care, where he still remains. However, they're saying that he hasn't needed to be put on a ventilator. He's sitting up, he's speaking, and he is breathing for himself. Obviously, this yet again highlights the fact that COVID-19 doesn't just basically is taking over everything. COVID-19 clearly is showing us it doesn't judge. It's going to hit the young, the old, the weak, the strong, everybody, the famous, the non-famous, the rich, the poor. So let's just say that, Boris Johnson, we do wish you a speedy recovery. We do hope everything is okay, and hopefully you can come back to running the country as soon as you see fit. Also though, I do want to just chuck in there, you should have kind of took your own advice, Boris, when you was telling us to, you know, self-isolate, don't touch people's hand, like don't shake hands with people, do the elbow nudge thing, wash hands frequently. And you did, Boris, you got to admit, you did put up that, you did say in one of your press conferences that you've been going to hospitals, touching everybody's hands, like whether they have COVID-19 or not. So obviously this is most likely where you got it from. However, that being said, you're a Prime Minister, so you have to be seen as somewhat as a people person. I get it, but hey ho, we wish you a very speedy recovery, Boris, and get well soon. The Chinese government have now lifted their ban in the city of Wuhan, where the COVID-19 epidemic first came to light, and it's believed that it was passed from animals to humans via a Wuhan wet market. Now, for those of you that don't know, a wet market in Wuhan is basically a market stall, like you say, like Dalston market, but it's inside, and not just inside, outside too. And they sell alive animals, dead animals. You've got dead animals pooing, you've got dead animals on the bottom, you've got alive animals pooing on the dead animals, and basically you've got a load of animals stacked up, cross contaminating one another, spreading this disease, that germ. You've got dead animals being chopped up there, the blood running down there. Like it looks disgusting. How anybody could actually go there and physically buy food that they're actually going to consume is beyond me. Hey ho, China, we all know that China and a lot of these other Asian countries, they have made something out of nothing. Therefore, they don't feel like it's odd to eat these weird things, as we would say it kind of is. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So coronavirus originally surfaced in Wuhan wet market, where it jumped from an animal virus over to a human once the human had consumed, obviously, the animal that had the virus. Over the Christmas period, over the New Year period, obviously it spread around the country, causing 82,000 people that ended up getting infected, and 3,300 ended up losing their life to the virus. Now, Wuhan was put on a intense lockdown for 72 days, which is 11 weeks. And this week, after 72 days, Wuhan has decided to lift the restrictions, and the city of Wuhan has gone somewhat back to normal. Obviously, you will still see a lot of people walking around social distancing with their face masks on and them things, but same way, people are actually allowed to go about their business and live a somewhat normal life after being cooped up inside their properties for nearly 3 months. Maybe we should take note and mentally prepare ourselves that this may happen in England to the point where we've only been in lockdown for 3 weeks now, and I know myself, I'm going out of my nut. I feel like I'm going out my nut. I'm not actually well at the moment, as I'm sure that you can see. My face is very clammy and this and that, and I just don't really feel that well. Maybe it's because I'm in my house, maybe it's because I'm coming out with the flu, maybe I've got gastroenteritis, who knows, but I just don't feel well myself, and I would love to go out in the fresh air, but hey ho, lockdown means that we can't. But maybe we should start mentally preparing ourselves, because if it's taken this long for China to be released from restrictions, us in England and the UK and Scotland and Wales, we may still have quite a long way to still go. Okay, so anyway, so that's Chinese city of Wuhan has lifted their coronavirus, so COVID-19 lockdown after 72 days lockdown / isolation, or 11 weeks. London-born singer Jessie J and actor Channing Tatum, who is best known for his role in Magic Mike, they had decided to split ways, break up. Basically, they've gone their separate ways. Now, the pair first started dating in 2018, and they split at the end of last year. And they decided to obviously get back together, as you do, you know, like when you break up with someone, you're like, okay, like we broke up once, I know their flaws, he knows my flaws, vice versa, let's see if we can make it work, let's see if we can make it run. Obviously, so they broke up last year, and then off last year they got back together, and unfortunately this week they confirmed that they had split again. Now, we love Jessie J, we love Channing Tatum, but it's just another one of them things. At least there's no kids involved. At least there's like, they wasn't married and they need to get a divorce or whatnot, very rare. No one in that relationship can secure the bag. Like, you know, Adele's Simon secured his bag. I got to go back to it. Simon secured more than his bag. He secured the briefcase. Yeah, he's that one there, secured the duffel bag, yeah? Jeez. But anyway, yeah, so Channing Tatum and Jessie J, they've confirmed this week that after on and off for 2-year dating, they have now decided to go their separate ways. With someone close to them stating they care enough about each other, they cared enough about each other to try again, but realised it was better just to move on. There you go. So at least it seems like it was an amicable split, and it's something that they decided to come to together, a decision that they came to together. So I just wish them both the best moving forward, really. Jessie J, Channing Tatum, live your lives. Yeah. Also this week, Lyanna Mayweather, who, for those of you that don't know, is Floyd Mayweather's daughter, was arrested this week for allegedly stabbing NBA Youngboy's baby mother, who goes by the name of Lapatha Jacobs, twice at a party. Now, from what I've managed to find out, was that basically Yaya turned up at this party and she's gone there and she's seen NBA, which is her man or her fiance, and his baby mother getting like, just being a bit too close for Yaya's comfort. So I don't know, maybe like he's leaning on her, like saying some certain things into her ear or whatnot. God knows what happened. But anyway, a argument has then broken out. Now, it's said that somehow the fight spilled from the property into the back garden, where Yaya is alleging that NBA's baby mother slapped her round the face or pulled her hair, something like that, and then ran off. Now, Yaya saying in self-defense, she basically chased her dad, went into the kitchen, had a knife in her hand. She's saying that she didn't know what happened and that she's ended up stabbing the girl twice. Now, apparently she stabbed the girl once and nothing happened, but then she stabbed the girl a second time and the girl was fallen to the floor. Subsequently, Yaya was arrested on felony charges. She was taken to the local jail. She has been released on a certain amount of bond. And NBA Youngboy was seen in cuffs after the incident. What the police said, that they had cuffed him just to contain the scene or something along them lines. I think as it stands now, obviously Yaya is out of the jail, and NBA took to the gram, weirdly, NBA took to the gram to say basically about his girl ain't no snitch and this and that, meaning Yaya isn't no snitch and this and that how I don't know, just basically just ranting like what he likes to do, just rant and rave and just go on and talk just a whole bag of nonsense. Anyway, I mean, like, I don't know how to feel about this, because I think, do you know what, like, fair enough, he's not in a relationship with what's her name, Lepatra Jacobs. I still think that is the mother of your child. How dare you even allow Yaya, your girlfriend, your fiance, to even step to your baby mother like that and stab her? And stab her. That's the wickedest thing. And on the flip side of that, Yaya, if it's your man, it's your man, you know, it's your man, your fiance, the same guy that you're running around stabbing girls for, yeah, he's the one that was chatting to her. So you need to take it up with her. Listen, what a lot of females don't seem to understand these days, yeah, is the baby mother will always be the baby mother, yeah? So when these girlfriends and when these fiancés are gone, or there's difficulties in that relationship, the baby mother's always going to be that one girl. If her and her baby father can remain amicable, will always be that one girl that will always be there, regardless. She'll always be on the scene. Why? Whether it's a sexual relationship or not, that they have a child together, they share something together. Therefore, there will always be that girl there, whether these fiancés, girlfriends like it or not. And I just completely feel that Yaya 100% overstepped that mark by even approaching the baby mother like that. Yeah, some baby mothers really don't know their place, but the bottom line is this: it's down to your man, yeah, Yaya, to tell the baby mums, yo, like, relax, you get me? From he ain't saying that, he's entertaining it. So therefore, take it up with him. Don't be starting stabbing girls. And this is the maddest thing. Now, say for instance, you stabbed her, now you go jail. They're gonna still be talking anyway. So what are you getting at this? What are you gaining from that situation? Bottom line is, a lot of these females, especially these young American females that are going out with rappers and artists, you cannot fight every female. Like, it's just not going to happen. You cannot fight every single one. Therefore, pick and choose your battles. But when I tell you, a baby mother battle is never one to be fought in, because bottom line is, that's the baby mother, there's kids involved. Just allow that situation. So, just to recap, Yaya Mayweather has been arrested for stabbing NBA Youngboy's baby mother at a party. NBA's baby mother, Patra Jacobs, was rushed to hospital where she did require surgery, is now to be in a stable condition, but yeah, all over the fact that NBA was seen basically singing sweet harmonies in his baby mother's ear. Now, I will keep you up to date as and when I get more updates on that situation.